Hearts are still unbeaten, and when it's 11 versus 11, Rangers just cannot get the job done. Welcome back, guys, to another match review. I've not been feeling too good, to be fair. I didn't know I was going to make this, but I mean, Hearts have kind of made my day a bit better with that late equaliser in the 89th minute, and when you're getting beat, when you score a goal in the last minute to equalise, it feels like more than a draw. Just like when you're winning and you concede late on, it doesn't feel like you're drawing, it feels more like a defeat. I'm not saying this feels like a win, but it certainly feels like we've gained more than a point here to come to IBROX and to get a goal that late on. As for how the game went, Rangers, I'll be honest, like Rangers probably should have had the game won by like the hour mark. First half, they were pretty dominant. Should have been more than 1-0 up, probably, if I'm being fair. We didn't really offer much in the first half at all. And it was worrying signs going in at the break at 1-0. The goal itself with John Lundstrom, though, to be fair, as much as a fan as Craig Gordon as I am, my favourite player at the club, I'm always ranting and raving about how good I think Craig Gordon is, and I think he is the best goalkeeper in Scotland. I genuinely believe that, but I think he's got to be disappointed with that goal because he does get fingertips on the Lundstrom shot, but unfortunately he can't push it wide. He can only push it into the side of his net, the inside of his net, unfortunately. So Rangers took the lead through that. I mean, they also had another great chance. It was a goal line clearance for Michael Smith in the end. But I mean, even though I think Craig Gordon could have saved the goal, he did make a lot of good saves in the first half, and then also in the first 15-20 minutes of the second half, he did all right, although not as much to do in the second half. Morelos, who was chasing his 100th Rangers goal today, certainly didn't get up to much. I mean, he had a few good opportunities, especially one late on. He slid in to try and tap it in, but it wasn't to be. He just couldn't really make enough contact on it, and it was a bad miss from him. But let's talk about the final 20 minutes when Hearts really decided to start getting into the game. So Boyce had a good chance. He was saved by McGregor, marginally offside, but that was the first time we'd really cut Rangers through. It was a good ball to Boyce by Benny. Then we had another chance, like pretty much straight after that. It was Barry Mackay who was through. He had two men right in the middle waiting for the cutback, and it was an easy tap-in for Boyce and someone else, can't recall who it was. And he decided to take a shot, and it was another save for McGregor. I mean, McGregor, as old as he is, still a great keeper. But even him, I think, was at fault today. But we'll talk about that a wee bit later. Nangeli came on. The ball's played up to him, and this was phenomenal for Nangeli. He jumps up just outside the Rangers box, manages to chest it down. I believe it was Balogun, just out-muscled Balogun. Balogun falls over, and then Nangeli strikes a shot low across the ground. McGregor gets down, makes the save, forces it out for a corner. That was another good chance. Then speaking of corners, it was late on when we had a corner, the ball got whipped in, and McGregor he came out. I guess he tried to punch it with both hands, and he fucked right up. He made a mess of it. The ball got through to Halkett on the back post. He headed it in. Nice wee tap, cushion header into the back of the net. 1-1. That is pretty much all she wrote, and that was the game over. So we snatched a draw at IBROX. Can't really complain with that. Still unbeaten. Still in the hunt for. I'm not going to say we're in the hunt for the title, but we're still around about the top, which is about all you can really ask for. And it's mad because I've been criticising Rangers for a lot this season, but this is probably the best I've seen them play, at least domestically. I don't think I've seen Rangers play better than this season yet. They haven't, they haven't got the result. I mean, in recent weeks, like Hibs, they weren't good. They very lucky to get Porteous sent off. The Dundee game, they were pretty shite. Very lucky that McLaughlin never got sent off and that Dundee missed a penalty. I mean, there's been a lot of games this season where Rangers have been poor, but they've got the result. Today, they were actually pretty good and they didn't get the result that they wanted. They got a draw. Also, Nielsen got sent off for protesting. I didn't see the skirmish between. I don't even know what two players it was between. I was trying to watch a link. Couldn't get onto Rangers TV to buy it. I was trying to buy the match. I couldn't remember my password. Had to settle for watching it on some stupid live stream, and it was cutting off at bits. And I missed the whole fight or whatever. But apparently, Bakuna had his arm wrapped around someone's throat. Nielsen wanted a red card. I think he only got a yellow, and then they sent Nielsen off instead. I mean, I don't know what planet Nielsen's living on, but I mean, Rangers don't get red cards. It's the other way about, like Ryan Porteous 2 weeks ago, and then today, Nielsen gets sent off. So we might have kept 11 players on the pitch, but we couldn't keep the manager on the sidelines because he got sent off, and it finished 1-1. I'm happy with this. Before the match started, honestly, I wanted a win, but Rangers, like I said, they did play well today. They were at home, and we snatched a goal late on. So I've no complaints with the draw. Obviously, I wanted a win, but the draw, you can't really complain, guys. It's a good point, and it keeps us unbeaten. So there you go. Defeats for Hibs today. That's a bit of a shocker. St Johnstone got smashed. Another shocker. Celtic won. I did predict Celtic to win the league. I still think they will win the league. That's who my money's on. A lot of Rangers fans fucking hate me at the moment just because I think Ryan Porteous' red card wasn't a red, and I think Celtic's going to win the league. That makes you some sort of like fucking, glue sniffer or something like that. Unreal. Anyway, maybe I should sniff some glue and I might feel a bit better. Hopefully the FIFA 22 Hearts career mode videos will resume tonight. I am feeling a bit better, guys, just under the weather last few days, and like I said, we're coming up to the end of season 1. We're going to be starting season 2, so it's going to be the next couple of episodes are going to be massive, and I would just rather wait till I'm feeling 100% before I play them. And guys, that is it. So anyway, that's it. Till next time, good draw, still unbeaten. Love to see it. Until next time, peace.